Hi, today I want to talk about bioengineering, or more specifically, drug delivery. So, you may be asking, what exactly is a drug? Well, a drug is any molecule that, when introduced into the body, alters function on a molecular level. Aspirin is an example of a common painkiller that reduces fever and relieves pain. When it enters the body, it has a beneficial effect. Unfortunately, some drugs can have unwanted effects. Toxicology is the science of studying these unwanted side effects and figuring out how we can get rid of them. Bioavailability is something else that the chemists have to take into account when producing a drug. This is the ratio of how much of the drug enters the body versus how much is actually used. Bioavailability is commonly demonstrated through a dose-response curve in which we compare the time to the percentage of the drug that is available for use in the body. This concept is part of a larger concept called pharmacokinetics, which deals with how the body handles the drug and how the body discards the drug. So you may be asking, why are there so many ways to deliver drugs, and why can't we just stick to these old ways? Well, the science of drug delivery is based on bioavailability, pharmacokinetics, and toxicology. I'll give you an example. One old way of delivering drugs is the classic intravenous injection, where the drug is directly injected into the bloodstream of the patient. Bioavailability is 100%, but because of unwanted side effects that may occur, they must be closely monitored by trained personnel. So what would the ideal drug be? It would have the highest bioavailability, the lowest risk of side effects, and the highest convenience. Let's talk about some new ways of drug delivery that are in the making right now. The first one I'm going to talk about is called the nanoparticle. A great example of how the nanoparticle could be used is in contrast to chemotherapy in the treatment of cancer. In chemotherapy, a lot of healthy cells die as the treatment is targeted at an area rather than specific cells. With nanoparticles, you could target specific unhealthy cancer cells and kill them without damaging the healthy cells. Another new drug delivery method is called the microchip technology, which would be inserted into the patient's body. This microchip will control the release of the chemicals so that there is never too much of the drug in the body. This is useful for endocrine disorders where hormone levels change at certain times of the day. The last method I would like to talk about is called genetically engineered cells. This is useful for diabetes because when someone is diabetic, their body cannot produce insulin. The idea of genetically engineered cells would be to inject cells into the body that are capable of producing insulin and then have them create the compound. Better drug delivery methods will equal possible cures or treatments for deadly disease, lower risk of toxic side effects, less pain, greater convenience, and happy and healthier people.